Hi everybody, I am continuing with my hypnobirthing training today. Sorry if you can hear snoring in the background, my dog is fast asleep and snoring his head off, so hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. So anyway, I digress. I'm continuing with my hypnobirthing training this morning, and there's been like one bit that's just been totally mind-blowing excuse me, to me, and it's talking about kind of like your conscious and subconscious mind and the science behind hypnobirthing. So I know I'd heard of hypnobirthing when I was pregnant, and I thought it was all a bit woo-woo and didn't really see the point of doing it, didn't really believe in it. But the more that you hear about these things and the more you learn, there's actually a real science behind this. It's not about woo-woo stuff at all. So when you're looking at hypnobirthing, you talk about having your conscious and your subconscious mind. So your conscious mind makes up like 5% of your brain, and it's the area of your brain that makes like the chatter in your head. It's the logical, the analytical, like the general day-to-day part of your brain that you use and that you listen to. So this part of your brain takes in about 50 bits of data per second. Okay, so not a huge amount, but this is the area that you use. The second part of your brain, the big part of your brain, is the subconscious part, and that makes up 95% of your brain. So your subconscious part stores millions of bits of data per second all the time. It will take in everything you see, everything you hear, touch, smell, all of your senses. It will take that information and store. So what you find is it's kind of a little bit like a computer database, or like you've got files in your brain of everything that you see and hear. So things that you may not even remember will be stored in your brain. And it also kind of has like a part of it as well as the unconscious part, which helps us with breathing and your heart pumping and your immune system and that type of thing. It all makes up this subconscious part of your brain. And the subconscious part is basically its main aim is to keep you safe. It's survival. That is the main aim of it. And this is the area where when you're looking at kind of like any memory or any fear, it's because something will be stored in this subconscious part of your brain. So what you need to do is retrain that part of your brain not to think negatively. So when it comes to birth, there will be a huge section in your brain that is dedicated to how you think birth is going to be, or if it's your second time or third time or whatever having a baby, it will store information from your previous births, and it will hold on to all of that negative, because what it's trying to do is to protect you. So you know what it's like. Everybody loves a birth horror story. Nobody ever really talks about how amazing birth can be and, easy births and that type of thing. People always want you to hear the horror stories. You've got programs on telly, there's always a drama on it, there's always a horror story. Things in the media, celebrity births, it's always negative. It focuses on the negative. And actually, our bodies are designed to birth. You don't see animals that are petrified of giving birth. They just go away and they do it. And, it's not a pain thing for them. It's just a natural part of what your body should do. So retraining that subconscious is key. So doing things like affirmations, again, stuff that I thought was all rubbish and woo-woo before. What you need to do is when you repeatedly tell yourself something or you see something, that will get stored in your subconscious brain, and your subconscious brain will then start to see it as a safe thing. So doing your affirmations, doing your hypnosis, doing your meditations, surrounding yourself by positive stories and information will help you retrain your subconscious into understanding that this is not a threatening thing for your body to do. So again, like another thing to think about is that we've all heard of fight or flight syndrome. So again, you've got kind of two parts of your nervous system, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. So the sympathetic is your fight or flight mode. So when you panic, your sympathetic nervous system kicks in, and that brings on that fight or flight mode that you have. Your parasympathetic is that rest and digest stage. So when you're relaxed, when you're calm, when everything's okay. So whilst some anxiety and some worry and concern is good for you because it keeps you safe, what you want to do is make sure that your body is in that parasympathetic state for like 95 to 98% of the time. So retraining your brain, making your subconscious realize that everything is good, that is key. So yeah, I was just like, wow, there's a lot of science behind this. So I thought I would come and share this with everybody, and I'll let you know how I go with the rest of my training. Have a great day, everyone.